Yeah, hello. My name is Kilian Thalhammer. I'm responsible at Wirecard for the product management on the acceptance, payment and risk side. In my definition, voice commerce is always a process where voice plays a relevant role. Could be a starting point of the process, could be part of the process, could be the end of the process. To be a little bit more concrete, that means, for example, if you put something via your Alexa home assistant on your wish list, that's a voice commerce triggered process. At the end, the commerce process ends in some other channels, but it's voice triggered. AI has, as part of the voice commerce or the voice commerce ecosystem, the role to ensure that the answer to the voice conversation is the right one. That means systems have to learn, systems have to recognize what really the other side means the human. The human is triggering. I want to go from place A to place B, I want to know the weather, I want to know whatever it means. Also recognize people on the other side, and for that you have a huge amount of data, and these data must be analyzed, and AI has the job to really make out of the data the relevant answers for the humans on the other side. I think for the retailers, they need to think about how voice will change the customer experience. They can trigger with using voice the customer in a different stage. For example, at home, in the car, or directly via the mobile phone. That are different touch points for the customer. And now the retailer has to think about how can I lead the customer from that touch point to my store that he buys my stuff. And that makes it much difficult than before, because maybe the larger platforms, Google, Apple, Amazon, also Facebook, are already grabbing the customer before he ever will enter the store. I think voice commerce, or the most important point from a payment and a user experience point of view, is that the payment process must be as seamless as possible. And this is where a company like Wirecard can help, because during the payment process, or doing the voice commerce process, including payments, you don't want to have any interaction with the end consumer. It must be totally seamless, totally invisible, and that means best technical integration in the back. Nobody sees it. It's completely invisible, and it must be frictionless. So because a voice commerce process could be totally killed, especially in such early phases, with a bloody payment process at the end. And this is where Wirecard could help.